Hi guys, this is Tyler from Otter Creek Lawnscapes, and today I am going to be giving a tutorial on this, the infamous zero turn that I've seen a lot of people get nervous or shy away from when they're either looking into buying one, using one, renting one, a friend has one and they want to try mowing. This is not that hard to use. Alright, so this right here, this is a 2019 Husqvarna, it's a little dirty right now, MZT61. So the deck is 61 inches wide. It has a commercial frame, commercial deck with square cornering. It has 3 separate individual blades. It has your power lock, which my father doesn't really like to put down half the time, and we'll be going over that in a minute. It has an anti-roll bar, twin gas tanks, and then it runs a Kawasaki, which I would prefer. I always prefer running Kawasaki on most of my mowers. It also has a twin fan setup with a hydro gear in it. So most people will shy away from these things because they're not exactly sure how they work. And right now we are going to go over all of that. So first things first, we're gonna set up on the mower. But I am gonna go over a few things with you guys first before I put you right up here on my hat and we go do a couple laps in the yard and we kind of, take you through the process. All right, first thing you're gonna see over here when you sit down, all right, this is your mower engagement. That's what that little thing right there means. Not a lot of people get into this, but that's what that means. Obviously this is your engagement for speed. This is your choke, and oh, that starts it. So this is the other one people usually don't get. When you get up here and you sit down, okay, this right here is your parking brake. This, if it's down, that is operating. This has to be up for you to start this machine, okay? This over here, this foot lever right there is attached to this drive, which, yes, I have a garbage disposal system. That's what I use. Everyone take note. Anybody who's mowing lawns should always have something to put trash in when they're mowing. This is your deck height engagement. A lot are different, but most of the time they're going to be designed like this with some sort of pin and all of your measurement sizes all the way up to your deck height when it's fully raised. When you use this, right now, this is down, okay? The deck is right now, it is at 3.75, so 3 3/4 inches, all right? When we push on this, it's going to come up, push that lever backwards, and when you let go, it's going to lock in place. You want to bring that down to size, you push it back up, hold the lever in place, and let it drop down to where that pin engages. All right? So let's get set up. And I have the camera pointed down a little bit, so that way you guys can see what I'm doing with my hands. Right? So right now, this is down. Can't turn it on. Put it up, and we're good. Now I'm gonna idle down so you can hear me a little better. We're gonna drop this. This one and this one come in together, and you'll see right here is the center point. That'll move you forward. This will move you backwards. Now if you notice, I just went in a circle. That's because this right here, this controls that wheel. This controls this wheel. You move them together, you go forward. Whichever one you lessen, you're going to turn that way. All right? So, let's try some strikes. As you can see, I've already started. When we're mowing, the deck face is going to point away from the road. And engagement. Throttle up, pull up. We're engaged. So from here, you are going throttle down, let it idle, off. Now let's go take a look at what our lines look like. So, my father took this out earlier, and that's another reason why I'm making this video, because he wasn't sure how to mow it, and he started mowing it kind of like, I hate to say it, like an older person probably would. All right, so we're gonna start over here. All right, I do apologize about the wind noise. The mower's parked here next to the trailer. All right, here is what my father's looks like, where, I mean, it does not look bad. The mower cuts great. It's got new blades on it. It cuts phenomenal. You can see where it wasn't mowed. This is where it was mowed. Right here is the first line that we just came back up on that last pass right here. Let's go take a look at what we just did. Aha. There is those beautiful infamous stripes that every single person wants when they use their zero turn. Okay? These stripes are not just, they're just simple. It's not a hard process. It's not a very hard thing to accomplish. It's knowing how to use that machine the right way to get these. You just saw 2 or 3 or 4 examples of a way to turn. There's so many ways, and part of the reason why my hands were pointed downward, so hopefully you could have caught any of the hand motions I was doing. But it's just as simple as that. If you are staring at these 2 tires, if you push them both forward together, it will go forward together. If you start pushing forward on both of them and you let off a little bit on the left one, you're gonna go left. If you let off a little bit on the right one, you're gonna go right. And the more you let off, the harder you turn. That is how these work. So on that note, I thank you guys very much. I'll be posting more videos of different things, probably the skid steer, trimmers, leaf blowers, all these different tutorials on things, because, well, in the landscape world, I hope people would know some of these basic things. Plus, I get a lot of questions on this, so hence me making this video. Thanks, guys. I'll get back with you soon.